even though I have a joy because I just came out, but at the same time I have this fear. I was very violent. Attempted murder, burglary, robberies, guns and stuff. Been most of my life in prison. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle everything. I got to start all over.
Hi, good afternoon, Malcolm Davis.
Edwin Lopez.
So tell me, what brings you into our agency?
Well, I just came out of prison like about a week ago and parole sent me here.
How long were you incarcerated?
5 years.
You was incarcerated for 5 years?
Yeah.
How do you feel about being home now?
So I'm in a transitional facility, okay, and I work with a cane, and got that much money. I'm HIV.
Okay.
So a lot of things, are very difficult for me at this moment. So my HIV situation, do you have any connection that I could go to get some treatment? Because right now I don't know where to go.
We do have a linkage with a clinic. It's called Center for Comprehensive Care, which is part of St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital. I can tell you that the doctors there are very, very good. I really suggest that you give it a shot.
Good morning, Juan. I'm okay.
Good morning, Governor.
I got an appointment en una cita con la...
The mission of this program is to work with people coming home from prison to provide health care and also to support them as they try to rebuild their lives. My name is Kathy Boudin. I was formerly incarcerated, and today I work as the director of the Coming Home program at the Center for Comprehensive Care.
I'm Mary Johnson. I'm the coordinator of the Coming Home program, and I've also been formerly incarcerated.
Because I haven't been in this life for a while, so...
The uniqueness of this program really allows people to come here and get more than just health care and mental health, which is really critical, because for most people, they don't utilize the services before they're in prison or after they're in prison.
St. Luke's Roosevelt Hospital has been caring for people that are HIV positive since the 80s, when the epidemic began.
That it's not a death sentence and we're going to improve your quality of life.
As the Center for Comprehensive Care developed, by the middle of, say, 2006, actually we began to serve people specifically who were formerly incarcerated. And we realized that it wasn't just a question of people who are HIV positive coming home who needed care, but people with all medical conditions coming home from prison needed care. This clinic actually provides really good health care for people. It's a one-stop shop, which means that you come to a place and on the same floor, you're going to be able to see your medical provider, your dentist, your psychological mental health, your social worker, also alternative medical care like acupuncture. And because everything's right here, it means that the people that are serving you are going to be able to coordinate their care for you. This is going to be the best medical care you're ever going to get.
Have you ever been sad or depressed or anxious before?
It took the weight off of me because everything is there. When I talk with the doctors, they make me feel like they care. And that made me come back. And I could trust them.
What do you do with your anger? How do you not yield for the temptations? How do you deal with the frustration of not having any money? How do you deal with the loneliness and not pick up drugs again? Healthcare is a foundation. It's the foundation on which you're going to be able to build the rest of your life.
One, especially in our situation now that we...
This is a group for people that are HIV negative and HIV positive. It's for men and women.
My name is Edwin Lopez, and I've been out for 5 years. I became a peer for the Coming Home program. The thing is, I didn't came out with the mentality that I was going to be a peer. I'm more older, and I realized that I'm not going to have another chance. So this is it for me.
When we told him we're building a program for people that are coming home from prison, he was like, I want to do that. I want to be in that program.
You try to, create this bond, and, things are not like, you all picture when you was in prison and you come out. And the first thing when I saw my son, he told me, why are you coming now? There's a guiltiness in my part because I created this. I went to prison.
I think people find it somewhat of a relief to hear other people talking about having come home from prison. And they need to talk about it.
He's doing a little guy, so I gotta make sure he never see me as a monster or that type of person,
It's not easy. I know how it is. It hurt a lot, though,
People can choose to come to the CCC as a clinic and choose to be in the support group or get extra support or not. It's not mandated. It's totally volunteer, and that's a good thing.
I'm proud. I haven't been using drugs. I haven't messed up with my parole, okay? I'm seeing my son that I haven't done that in the past. I got an apartment that I'm trying to take care of it. Yes, it's taking little by step, but my mentality is more different than I was before.
You look wonderful. You know, I'm so proud. And you're up here now. You take your medicines. You're healthy.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think like we give people hope. I think people find hope in hearing each other's stories. And hope resides not necessarily even in success, but in really living out a process. We collaborate with organizations that are set up to help people when they come home from prison. We collaborate actually with counselors inside correctional facilities. We collaborate with parole so that people who go there can get recommendations to come here. So the collaboration is critical.
We've been able to provide a service that's not really provided anywhere else in New York City.
Okay.
Feel free to give me a call and we can...
I look at myself where I was and where I am now, and I think I have, taken a big step.
But coming home has a bigger meaning, which is suddenly you have this freedom to make choices and to create a new life for yourself. And the Coming Home program is really about helping people realize their dream and create that new life.